friends, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is doing good. Today we are going to solve another very interesting matrix related coding problem. It's 3044 on Leetcode, most frequent prime. So another very interesting problem. So make sure you watch this video until the end so you completely understand the logic, approach as well as the solution how to solve this coding problem. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel now. Your subscription is really valuable and important for our channel. So let's start. You are given m by n zero index 2D matrix mat. From every cell, you can create numbers in the following way. There could be at most 8 paths from cells, namely east, southeast, south, southwest, west, northwest, north and northeast. So all 8 directions you can go basically, okay. Select a path from them and append digits in this path to the number being formed by traveling in this direction, okay. Note that numbers are generated at every step. For example, if digits along the path is 191, then there will be 3 numbers generated there, right? 119 and 191, okay. Return the most frequent prime number greater than 10 out of all the numbers created by traversing the matrix or -1 if no such prime exists. If there are multiple prime numbers with highest frequency, then return the largest among them, okay. It is invalid to change the direction during the move, okay. So that's what they are saying, okay. So let's take a look at some examples. First we'll go through some constants. So constant says that the m and n, which is the matrix, can be maximum 6, right? So 6 rows and 6 column maximum, and the values between the cells will be in 1 to 9, correct. So let's take this first example so we'll understand this better, right? So you can go in 8 directions basically, right? So what are the 8 possible directions? So let's draw one simple matrix here so you will know what I am saying, right? So it's a matrix, right? So this is a matrix. So if you are at I comma j cell, right? So you can go 8 different directions. So these 8 directions you can go. So what is this? This one is I j plus 1. This is I j. So this one is I minus 1 and j plus 1, right? So like this. So basically these are all directions, right? This one will be I minus 1j, this is I plus 1j, right? And all of this, these are all 8 possible directions you can go, okay. So in the matrix cell, but what they are saying, important thing here is that once you choose one direction, so select a path from them and append to the digits. Note that numbers are generated in each step, right? So basically at most 8 paths are there. Return most frequent prime number, okay. So it means that, for example, you can go in this direction. They are showing us direction here. So 1 is one possible direction, 1 9 is another direction in this case, and 191 is another direction, correct. So in this case what they are saying, that you can form number. So for example, if you are going right 191, then you have to form numbers basically. So what numbers you will get there? You will get 1, after that you will get 19, and then you will get 191. So there are 3 possible numbers, right? And then what they are saying is, we are more interested in prime numbers, right? So the prime number is 19, and 191 is also a prime number, I think, right? So let's just check it out. So 19, 191, 19, 11. So these are all numbers you can generate. So uh, we are interested in the numbers which are greater than 10 and they are prime numbers, right? So in this case you will see that 19 is the most frequent prime number here, right? So 19 you can generate like this, 19 you can go like this also, 19 is possible. You can go from here also, 19 and 19, right? So these are different directions you can take and you can form 19. So that's what they are explaining. So let's take a look what they are saying. The most so southeast, so if you are going east you will get 11. They are showing us 11 here, right? If you go southeast you will get 19, and if you go south you will get 19 and 191, right? So similarly, numbers greater than 10 created from cell 01. So this is from 00. You have to try for all the cells, right? So it means that you have to try from all the cells. So let me remove all these colors. Okay, so this cell we have seen, right? So similarly you have to try from all the cells. Here also you can try, then here also you can try, here also you can try. All the cells you have to try in that directions, right? 8 directions, and you will create the numbers, correct? And then you are interested in only prime number which are greater than 10, and you want to find out the maximum frequency. So as you keep creating the numbers, right? So basically for different directions, what we can use DFS here, right? DFS stands for depth first search or depth first traversal. So we can try in all possible directions using a DFS, right? And whenever you get a number which is greater than 10 and prime, then you will keep frequency map, right? So frequency map you will keep updating, right? How many times 19 came or 11 came, right? Like that. You understood, right? So for example, you will see like 11, you will see from here to here you will get 11, right? Here to here you will get 11 here. 19 you will get 19, 19, 19, 19 like this. So 19, the frequency will be 4. For 11, let's say frequency is 2 here, right? So like this. So you can create a frequency map, okay? And then you can create also the maximum frequency number in that frequency map as well as its frequency. So this way you can easily solve this problem, okay? And for prime number we can just implement one simple function where we will keep checking the prime number. And how will we generate the number? So that one I'll explain you quickly. So when let's assume this case, right? 191. So initially your num will be 0, right? Let's say n is equal to 0. So when you go to this one, right? When you start from this one, what you will do? You will take n multiplied by 10, right? N multiplied by 10 uh, plus this number, right? Plus this number, your number 1, right? Number 1. So what you got now? You got 1, correct? You got 1. Next time when you are at 9, what you will do? Again you will take 1 multiplied by 10, right? So whatever is this number you take multiplied by 10, and then the current digit that you have, add it there, right? So you will get 19. So you are generating numbers like this basically. Next time what you will do? You will go to this one. Your current number is 19, so you multiply 19 by 10, right? And you add that 1 there, correct? Add the 1 there, okay? So it will give you 191. So this is how you will keep generating the numbers, okay? So I can show you this in Java code, but this is the approach that we are going to follow. We will use DFS, okay? So here is our Java code now for this one. So let's take a look. So before I go in deep, I'll quickly show you the is prime function. So is prime function checks if this given number is a prime number or not, right? If is prime contains key, right? So if then you will just get that number basically, right? So is prime is what? So is prime is a map actually, right? So is prime here is a map. So we will keep storing the prime numbers we already have checked, right? So that you don't have to recheck it basically to save time. This is to save time and optimization, right? Now here is our core logic. So number is less than or equal to 1 false, right? Otherwise you just have a for loop. I is equal to 2, I is less than square root of number I plus plus. Remember that you have to only keep checking until the square root of a number, right? Because after that it will not be possible if it is a prime number, okay? So number mod I is equal to 0, then it's not a prime number. So you will just update your this map and you will put that number as a false, so that you next time when you check you already have that information in the map. So this is a optimization technique, and you will just return false here, right? Because it's not a prime number, because it is divisible by some other digit, right? Prime number can only be divisible by 1 and itself, right? So if it is divisible by some other digit or number, then it's not a prime number, okay? Otherwise you come here and you will just update your map with a number is equal to true. So you are saying in the map that this number is a prime number and you will return true. So this is the way you can check is the current number is a prime number or not, right? So this is a simple way we have implemented it here. Now this is our main method. So first I'll show you this one. So there are 8 directions here. So as I shown you, right? So this is just a final static final. Because why static final? Because they are not going to change. They are like a constant, right? Okay, and this is the is prime map that we just saw in the is prime method, right? So this is the optimization way so that we can speed up our solution, right? So here we are storing the number, and if it is a boolean means it's a prime or not actually. And prime frequency map will be used for storing the prime number and how many times it occurred actually, right? The frequency. And here the maximum frequency of the prime number and maximum prime number. Okay, so this is our main method. A matrix most frequent prime matrix, which is a 2D grid, is given to us. We'll create one prime frequency map here first, right? Which is just a hash map, and then we will start iterating through that 2D matrix, right? This is the standard way you can iterate through a 2D matrix in using two nested for loop. For each cell you have to go in these 8 directions which are possible, right? So here you will go through each, you will take the direction and you will call a DFS, right, on that direction. Matrix ij and 0 is your current number, right? I explain you, it starts with 0 here when you start creating a number, correct? So you will pass 0 and you will pass the current direction to the DFS. Okay, now this is the most important method here, the DFS, right? So it takes a matrix, it takes your current row and current column, it takes your current number that you have, and it takes the direction. Okay, it takes the direction. Here first thing you will check if you are going out of the bound, right? Row is less than 0, column less than 0, or row is less than matrix dot length, column is less than matrix 0 dot length. It means that you are going outside of the boundary of the matrix. Then you will simply return basically, right? This method is actually returning void. Okay, it's not returning anything, remember. Okay, after that you will create a number by the logic that I explained you. I explained you the logic how the number is created, right? Here, so the same logic we are implementing here. So n is equal to n multiplied by 10 plus your current digit in that row and column cell, correct? So you created next number here. Here in this if loop you are checking if it is a greater than number, and if it is this is a prime number, right? So you found out a prime number. For example, this 19, right? When you take this 1 and 9 you will find 19, so it's a prime number. So you will check that, and here you will update your frequency map. This is a frequency map for prime numbers, right? So n, and you will update a frequency, you will add 1 to its current frequency here, right? Get or default method will give you 0 in the beginning when there is no entry there. Otherwise you will get a frequency of that prime number, and then you will increment it by 1, correct? Okay, so you updated your frequency. Once you see that prime number, fine. Now you will check if the current frequency of this number, if it is equal to maximum frequency, right? Then you will have to update your maximum number, correct? So updating it to the largest one. So how you will use max number and n. So you will update if it is more than your current max number, right? Because we want to find out the maximum prime number frequency. Okay, maximum prime number frequency. Else if so now if this is not your maximum frequency, you will check if it is more than if your current maximum frequency for this number is greater than this max frequency that you have, right? If it is the case, it means that you are getting a number which is having more frequency, so you have to update your max frequency there, right? So max frequency is equal to you will get the current max frequency from your map, and you will update your max number to n, right? So for example, right, for example, in the beginning, let's say you thought that 11.2 is the maximum frequency, but when you start seeing 19 is appearing 4 times, then you have to update 19 as your answer, right? 19 is the number, and the frequency, maximum frequency, you have to update to 4, correct? Because you are seeing a number which is more than 11 and its frequency is more than 11, right? So that's what we are doing exactly here in this else if. Okay, so you understood this, what we are doing inside this if. So now if loop is ending here, now you will have to go in new direction basically, right? So you will have to update your row and column. So how you will update it? Direction 0, and direction 1, correct? Direction 0 and direction 1. So new row you get, new column you get, and n you got, your n you updated here, right? So the new number you will pass, this is very very important, that you are passing a new number here. Direction array you will pass as it is basically, correct? So you are going to the next cell basically, right? That's what it is, right? So for example, let's remove these things. So now you understood all this. So if I decide to let's say go in this direction, right? Go to south, then first I'll go here, then I'll go to south, means I'll keep going to south only, okay? I'll go to south, I'll go to south like this basically, correct? So that is what we are doing. So same direction you are going, okay? Same direction, okay? So this is how DFS will work. And then at the end, once you come out of this for loop doing DFS on all the cells, you will check your maximum frequency. If it is 0, it means that you didn't find any prime number there, okay? Then you will return -1. But if you find a prime number, then you will find out that maximum prime number here by using the max number, right? Because we are keeping track of the max prime number here, max number, right? And that's pretty much it, guys. So you are checking it for all the directions basically, 8 directions which are possible from that cell, and then you should get the correct answer. Let's give it a run, make sure this code is working correctly here and giving us correct answers. So here you can see 19 we got correct answer. Here you got -1 because there is no. So now here you got 97, another correct answer here, because that is the maximum prime number here, 97, okay? So let's submit this code now. Make sure this code is accepted by the Leetcode, and this code is successfully accepted by the Leetcode. It is 80% on the performance compared to other submissions, which is a pretty good solution to solve this coding problem. It's on Leetcode 3044. Most frequent prime, another very very interesting medium complexity matrix question that we solved today by using this logic that I explained you guys, right? With the help of frequency map, with the help of this logic of DFS, right? The DFS is nothing but a recursion, and we also understood how we have formed this number basically for each of the iterations, right? So I hope that this explanation, this example help you understand this problem in an easier and better way. If you like this example and explanation, guys, it takes lots of efforts, time and creativity to create these images and explain it. So if you really think that this video helped you, then please subscribe to our channel now. Also click on the bell notification icon button so you won't miss any important postings from our channel. Share these videos as much as possible with all your friends and colleagues so they will also learn how to solve different coding questions. On this channel, we create content and videos to help others learn more about problem solving, Java programming, coding, Java data structures, and algorithmic techniques. We have more than 600 different coding problems solved for you. Those problems are asked by big companies including Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Apple, Meta, and other big companies. We came up with important playlist for you that you should watch right away after you watch this video. The important playlist for you we created includes graphs, matrices, binary search trees. Binary trees problem solved by using imported techniques such as binary search, dynamic programming, recursion, memoization. Uh, we also have lots of important data structures related techniques here, and such as stacks, queues, priority queues, min heap, max heap, arrays, array list, linked list. All these are here for you guys, so don't miss out on those important problems which we have explained using whiteboarding sessions for your clear understandings. And thanks for watching this video. Have a great day ahead.